Hello there, my beautiful magical Pisces. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot and Diamond Dragon Lady. My name is Ariel and this is your mid-September check-in. We're just going to do some quick cards to see what is going on with you. We have the Virgo new moon on the 14th. We have Mercury direct on the 15th. So there is a lot of action going on this week, and also, you know, that will carry through to the rest of our month of September. So Pisces, let's dig right in. I think you're going to be going through a lot of balancing energy. We got so much Virgo action right now. So I think in a lot of ways there's going to be a feeling of balance happening with you, and also a feeling of, you know, some cycles coming very full circle for you, because, you know, when you go through those two, you know, opposite ends, that opposition energy, it can really feel like I've done this before. I've completed a cycle. That's what I'm getting for you. All right, dear spirit, angels, ancestors, show us Pisces. We're going to start out with a keyword for you, Pisces. See what your energy looks like for the second half of September 2023. Life purpose. Oh yes, as above, so below. Did we talk about it, right? There's that balancing equal opposite energy. I think you're feeling just as much in your roots and your grounding, you know, and the physical world as you are in that spiritual, creative, metaphysical, intuitive world. I think that you really are either feeling your life purpose coming full circle and you really feel like you have completed some phase of that, or you are going into a whole new cycle very quickly, very rapidly, starting to grow, but it's something that will deepen over time. And let's get into some Moonology cards. We're going to just draw past, present, and future. Please, Spirit, for Pisces. New moon in Virgo. New moons always start a nice new cycle. So, you know, the next couple weeks will be one of more progress, things on the increase. That's always what those new moons bring. So I love them. They're just such a good vibe. All right, so Pisces, a new start is coming. The first half of this month has been all about new beginnings, bringing all sorts of new energies into your life, because this is the pure new moon energy. This could really apply to anything. And of course, this is a general reading, so take it as it resonates to your personal experience. But when we have that, it's just like any and all areas of life. It could be relationships, it could be where you live, it could be where you work or what you work with. All of it coming through old cycles, ending, new cycles starting. We will clarify these cards as well. In the center, present energy of what you're experiencing as that new moon and Mercury direct arrive. What do you need to release? So that waning moon energy is definitely still weighing on you. It's time to let some things go. And I think this is going to happen rather naturally for most of you, Pisces, because I feel as these new beginnings and these new starts come in, it's like very naturally, it's kind of like your hands are full of this old energy or this old life, but you can't hold on to all of that with the new life coming in. So it just naturally creates a situation where you release some things. Going into the immediate future, Pisces, we have the energy is gaining momentum. We go from the waxing moon to the waning moon. So it's a really nice transfer of energy. Waning is what you're releasing, waxing was what you're bringing in. Again, you know, as that new moon starts, that does start our waxing moon cycle for 2 weeks, building up to the next full moon. So you will be doing things that increase momentum, increase energy, and bring new beginnings to life. We are still in the Mercury retrograde, Pisces, so I do apologize if I stumble over my words. I've been doing that a lot in these readings, and I definitely notice it. Let's get some tarot on this read for you. We're just going to clarify these moon cards, past, present, future. Please, let's see what we have for Pisces in the tarot for this mid-September check-in. Oh yeah, you're letting go of some... Ooh, and you're bringing in some hot stuff here, Pisces. I like this. And we're going to clarify again. I always like to get lots of messages for you. So on top of that new beginning, the new start is the Five of Swords. I feel like this very much relates to the things that you're releasing in order to bring that new beginning in. And, you know, the Five of Swords is one of my least favorite cards in the tarot. It has to do with people who are not very scrupulous. They will lead you down a path that's not good for you. They win at all costs. They don't care if everybody else loses as long as they feel like they won. They're just not good people. They're people who lack integrity or have questionable motives. And so I really feel like you are walking away from that. You know, that is a card of choice. It's kind of like stay or go. And I think that you're going. I don't think you're going to stick around with people that you don't completely trust anymore. Yeah, the Hierophant. You're putting your foot down. You know, you could have been dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or you could have been dealing with a Taurus, but I don't necessarily see this as any particular sign. I think this is more to do with the fact that you are finally really living and walking your talk, right? Because the Hierophant, the Taurus energy of that is very strong. It's very much about being true to your path, being true to your own spiritual life and your own spiritual truths. You know, the Hierophant is like a high priest. It's somebody that holds a lot of wisdom, kind of holds the secrets to, you know, that inner sanctum of understanding and awareness. And it's somebody that's very established. So I feel like you're establishing yourself and you're turning away and walking away from people that, you know, make you question your own beliefs, your own truths, your own value system. You're done with it. Right in the center, what do you need to release? I do think that you're going to release it pretty quickly and easily. I think that you're just going to turn and drop it. You know, the Dreamer is the same as the Fool card. This is all about taking the leap of faith, trusting in your intuition, trusting in spirit, not worrying too much about what it is that you're letting go of. It's kind of time to let go of it anyway. I think it's a perfect time to take that leap. It's not only what you're leaping towards, it's what you're leaping away from. I think you're really turning and letting go of some icky people or energies, which is really positive for you. Let's get a little bit more message on the Fool card. The Fool card is one of my favorite cards. It's the first of the major arcana, but it also, to me, it just symbolizes those new beginnings yet again. Faith, spiritual, you know, kind of innocent attitude. And here's the Hermit. So Pisces, don't be afraid to take some time to yourself. Don't be afraid to sort of introvert for a little while and just do some healing work. The Hermit is the Virgo power card. We are in deep Virgo season right now. The new moon in Virgo, sun in Virgo, Mercury going direct in Virgo. So we do have a lot of that. And this, again, is the balancing sign of Pisces. It's that equal opposite sign. So you guys have a lot in common, even though you have different ways of going about it. I would say that Pisces and Virgo are both the most sensitive signs of the zodiac. And so, you know, Pisces is more intuitively and spiritually sensitive. Virgo's more physically sensitive, right? They're more tactile sensitive. So I would say that this is definitely a time that you step into a lot of power, because I feel like when we bring up the card that, you know, corresponds to the season, we are stepping into the power of that season. So I feel like you are feeling a lot stronger, and you're going to get stronger the more that you just trust yourself. You know, you might feel a little lonelier than usual because you've leapt away from maybe a bad social circle, a bad group of friends, you know, frenemies, I should call them, or just someone that, you know, you spent a lot of time with because you didn't want to be alone. And now that you've moved away from them or cut them off, you do feel more lonely. But yet, this is a very powerful healing time. The Hermit is a wonderful place to really shine your light, to understand your truth. I feel like, you know, part of you leaving behind something negative was standing firm in your truth. And the Hermit is just taking that further, right? It's going further with that. Don't be afraid to be alone. This is a great time of physical and spiritual healing, healing your heart, meditation, attending to anything like, you know, seeing the doctor or getting a good massage, things that are going to help you feel physically and spiritually more supported. Going into the future, like I said, it's kind of heating up because the Lovers card is coming in here. You know, you may be meeting new people, meeting new friends, meeting a new love interest, even for you Pisces. It is also a Gemini energy card, so not necessarily that I would advise a Gemini. I don't think they're a very good sign for you in general. It's one of the harder signs for Pisces, but the Gemini energy does carry the message of communication. So this is somebody very possibly new, either new friendship, new love. It is what's increasing momentum. So, you know, anyone or anything that you come into contact with over the next 2 weeks could definitely increase and grow. And it is very heart healing. I love this particular deck. We have the Archangel Raphael connected to that card. So to me, this is a heart healing card in addition to the traditional messages of the tarot. Let's get a clarifier, please, on the Lovers for Pisces. Anything extra they need to know about this card? And we have our Queen of Swords. Yeah, I do feel like you're very careful. Pisces, you're very, very careful about who you let into your life. Queen of Swords is my Libra queen. She has that energy of justice, fairness, balance. She is a tough customer. She's very, very strong about her boundaries. She absolutely will not allow anybody who is wasting her time or potentially breaking her heart into her life. So my feeling is you may be meeting, you know, may not just even be one person. It may be a number of people, or you may have, you know, interest in different people or situations, but you are going to be very careful about who you actually put that energy into, because you've been hurt before. Here we go with the Five of Cups on the bottom. We've got the Ego card, the Double card on the bottom, right? You've been hurt before by some really unscrupulous people, but you have broken free of it. So this is still quite a gorgeous reading. I'm going to get a blessing card on this to see what this time of the year is blessing you on, what it is bringing in for you. I just feel you're standing strong in your truth here, Pisces. You're drawing strong boundaries. You're really vibing with the energy of the astrological universe right now, because so many of the cards that correspond to the signs that we're strongly working with have come up. I like it. See, look at this, Pisces. A blessing on your wisdom. You have grown so much in your wisdom, in your understanding of yourself. Look at the owl to help you see through the dark, to see through any deceptions that people might bring to you. Oh my goodness. So yes, you have definitely gone up, onward and upward. Oh, we have more animal spirits on this. I almost didn't see them. We have the wolf. So to me, this is a brand new, fresh, good, solid community. It's not that you don't have any good friends, Pisces, you do, but I think that you've really cut yourself loose from someone or something that was not good for you. And we have our crow, or maybe it's a raven, either one. We love those birds. They're smart, they're clever. They know how to sort out, you know, tangled up things and puzzles, right? I mean, this is beautiful, beautiful energy here. Let's get a zodiac moon card. This is going to give us a little bit of specific sign energy, because I want to see how this blessing is channeling for you, what kind of avenue that will be most available to you in. And look at that, moon in Capricorn, Pisces, because this is deep accomplishment. The moon energy is more about our subconscious, right? And a moon in Capricorn is very ambitious. It's very strong. I have a moon in Capricorn myself. Scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. And what I feel from this is that all the hard things you've been through, all the mountains you've climbed, all the things that you have experienced have led you to a higher state of wisdom, higher state of understanding. You really get it. Like, you really get it like you've never gotten it before. It's like there's this thing that I just feel like is clicking for you, and you're like, I finally see. You know, maybe you've gotten to that higher vantage point, Pisces, and you're like, I get it now. I really understand why I had to go through this, or had to experience that loss, or whatever it was, whatever broke your heart, or whatever challenged your spirit. You're seeing it very fresh, very new. This is a gorgeous reading, guys. Life purpose, wisdom, achievement. Pisces, stand strong. Even if you're feeling a little lonesome right now, that's going to pass. There's going to be good people. and you get to be picky in the future about who you choose. So I hope this helped you, give you a little boost for the middle of the month, and I'll be seeing y'all again soon. Take care.